and makes 2. He has 6 in the first half. The Seton Hall quietly here. As you see, they've done a lot of it at the foul line. 9 out of 10. Doris, they have crept to within 6.
Yeah, I said I felt like Providence should be up more with as poorly as Seton Hall shot it. So maybe a missed opportunity by the Friars here in the first half.
Each team in the double bonus, so those fouls are certainly taking their toll. Well outside now for Tim Welsh. The Friars set one up here. 5 on the shot clock, swatted away as Efujuku tried to get inside. And we have a timeout on the court. A big defensive stop there by Okasun, the 6'11" junior from Nigeria. .29, just under 4 minutes to go. Thursday night showcase presented by T. Rowe Price. Down the stretch of the first half here between the Friars and the Pirates. And Seton Hall picking up the pace here. You just saw an outstanding block by Augustin Okasun moments ago. As we give you a look at stat track and what we've seen so far in the first half. Second chance points Providence with that sizable advantage. The Friars turn it over, however, off the inbounds. Here's Nutter left open from the wing, and he'll knock back a 3. And here comes Seton Hall. All of a sudden, Doris down by just 3 points.
Again, we talked about the wealth of shooters for both teams. So if you're careless with the basketball or you take too quick a shot, which Providence has done on the last several possessions, you are going to allow team to get back into it. They run transition lanes, and both teams like transition 3 opportunities. They run their lanes, but the shooters stay deep on that 3-point line, and that allows you to get in and out of games.
Nutter with 999 points now. And on the topic of points, moments ago, this young man on our left just won a Nissan Sentra, from what we understand, with this shot, and the place went nuts.
Wow, that was my first car, a Nissan Sentra. That's not bad for a college kid.
You're not getting one with that plug. Forget about it. The kid gets it. He gets the keys. Let the boy have his car. Now Seton Hall in a 9-2 run in the last 2.5 minutes. And they have pulled it within 35 to 32. McDermott looking to answer. On the back down, lost control of it. He's had a couple issues with those turnovers here in the first half.
The Providence 1 is quick shooting the basketball at certain possessions down the stretch of this half, and 2 turning it over at a high clip, and that's what's allowed Seton Hall back in this.
Lang with the stop, the pop. Following his own miss, can't get that to go. 1, 2 more efforts. They won't fall, and here come the Friars. Duco getting it up here. And another whistle and a foul. We have heard a ton of those in the first 20 minutes. 3:01 to go in the first half.
Jamar Nutter, his second team on it.
Nutter with his second personal. And a 3-point lead for the Friars. Both teams shooting 2.
Not surprising to see Seton Hall get on the offensive glass. Providence with a 4-guard lineup on the floor, so you're sending multiple bodies to the backboards if you're Bobby Gonzalez.
McDermott at the line with another one coming. He's at 66%. His complete play is a big reason why Providence has won those 3 straight inside the Big East over that span of games, averaging 14 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists.
He's a triple-double potential guy on any given night, McDermott. You know, it's his mentality that you wonder about. He's sometimes unselfish to a fault. But you've got to have a scoring mentality with the skills he's got.
Made 1 of 2, but Efujuku is in there to jump in for the rebound. And another possession for Providence. McDermott spins to his right, and that one will spit away off of Seton Hall. 2:51 to go.
I think the pace clearly where Providence's Tim Welsh would want it. Last year, 2 meetings, he only gives up 65 points in each. The turnovers were the differential in the game they lost.
And they split those 2 games, each winning on the other's home court last year. This year they're only going to meet this one time. Xavier looking for the big fella Birch. A big body out for Xavier on the drive. Puts it up with the right hand. That'll roll in. Boy, caught a lot of iron, but a drop for him.
He is tough off the bounce. How many times have we seen him go left off the dribble? Now, you expect a right-handed guy to want to go top side, attack that top foot. He goes left. He
was hot early. He's lost the flow of the offense a bit, but he has 13. Lang with the jump pass. Seton Hall in possession here, coming up on 2 minutes to go in the half. But for a while, like the Friars are going to have their way tonight. But Seton Hall, to their credit, has really fought back in this one. Harvey with the backdoor bounce. And a traveling violation as Larry Davis could not handle it.
Now this floater, I think, is a shot most guards would want to have in their arsenal. Why? Because as you get closer to the rim, you got big bodies coming right at you, so you got to put it up soft and high, get it over the outstretched hands of the defense. I know you had a floater in your repertoire.
One-handed runner. That would be the extent of the repertoire. I think you're right. 38-32. You were a dangerous player in your days at Providence, of course. You're still a big star here.
Dangerous for the people sitting courtside because the pass could go anywhere.
I heard you were a nasty defender. Nobody wanted any part of you. McDermott pulls it up. Double team blocked by Lang. Got it back. Shot clock at 8. Juku, and that one's deflected from behind and blocked by Davis. So the Pirates suddenly very active on defense.
Yeah, they have made it really hard. Bobby Gonzalez talked about McDermott and how he is a guy they were concerned with. They've done a good job with him.
And Juku turns it over. Well, the crowd wanted a traveling violation. They will not get it. Nutter's three is going to drop in.
Transition threes for Seton Hall.
Jump shot barely off the front of the iron. And inside the final 3 or 4 minutes, Seton Hall has certainly outplayed Providence. Nutter, by the way, now with 1,002 career points, so he has gone over that mark. Harvey outside now for Seton Hall around the back. Lang will launch it up. That three not there. Rebound tipped up once, twice onto the baseline, and that will be off of Providence with 42.5 seconds left in the half. With
a 4-guard lineup, you've got to make sure you put bodies on, and you've got to get some assistance from your guards.
35th player in Seton Hall history to reach that mark. So Jamar Nutter is there. Seton Hall to inbound. And just a three away from tying it up here. Davis, three, too strong, and the rebound comes to Xavier.
Well, that 3 threes by Nutter now moves him into 5th all-time for Seton Hall. Those are not bad numbers.
So a 3-point lead for the Friars. Shot clocks are off here. And Providence to play for the final shot of the half.
Yeah, this looks like they're in their 1-2-2 zone, and they are in a 1-2-2 zone. You can see Seton Hall is pointing in every direction. Oh, poor pass.
Turned over, Davis with the thefts. And Seton Hall will get the final bucket of the first half, and they close with the momentum, and not Providence College. Boy, Gonzalez all fired up because his team is pulled within 1. Jeff Xavier was certainly the leader for the Friars with 13 points in the first half. Providence 9-1 when leading at halftime. That's our score at the break. Providence up 1. Back to the studio now, and Scott Reese.